A CAL FIRE air tanker back for another retardant load. At the Sonoma Air Attack Base, crews are battling a Lake County blaze this day. Still, the summer of 2019 has given Northern California firefighters a welcome break. At this time last year, huge blazes, including the Mendocino complex, had already charred tens of thousands of acres across the North Bay. In fact, the numbers are staggering. This year, 45,000 total acres have burned across the state. Last year at this time, 750,000 acres had been charred. At the Sonoma Air Attack Base, 78,000 gallons of retardant pumped so far. Last year, 646,000. The reason, of course, this year started out wet and continued cooler than normal into the summer, but that's changing.
It's always a double-edged sword. Either you get a lot of rain and more growth, or you don't, or we're in a drought season, but everything less fuel, but everything tends to burn better. So either way, it's fire season in California, and we need to not get complacent because it's still coming.
Throughout California, a bountiful crop of grasses is drying, fuel moisture rapidly falling.
A lot of moisture in the beginning, and now things are starting to dry out through the months of August through November, which is going to give us significant fire potential in those areas. And so, yeah, that's what we feel like is here to come right now and what we're faced with.
The latest August forecast from the Interagency Fire Center shows moderate danger across the region, but a huge fuel load is expected to turn tinder dry by September, when explosive conditions could return and continue until the arrival of the first storms of fall.
Really, the last 5 years, we have noticed that the fuels have been burning a lot faster and very explosive, so to speak. This year, we're still kind of starting off slow. So we'll see what's to come.
We all were hoping for a late spring, which we had. It went all the way through the early parts of what we've had previously in the summers. And then now we're hoping for the rains to come early, so to shorten that window of fire season.
In a study just released, climate scientists have linked California's rash of huge blazes to more intense heat, a fourfold increase in burned acreage since the 1970s. Already, an early forecast predicts a hotter than normal fall. Much will depend on whether the heat and drying fuel of the coming months is accompanied by ferocious winds. If that scenario arrives once again, all bets are off for the 2019 Northern California wildfire season. In Sonoma County, Carl Van Amberg for News of the North Bay.